Hi guys. So for those who have been asking to see the house, I'm in the garage right now. I'm gonna come outside real quick. It's really windy out here. You can see we have an old fountain, undecided on whether or not we're keeping that. I'm probably gonna get rid of it, but this is it. See, I'm already starting to take some old trash out that the previous owner didn't get rid of. Yeah, I'll throw a couple landscape shots in here after, but yeah, this is it. So take you through a quick tour of the house. There's a lot to do. It's got good bones, but it's got a lot of cosmetic work that needs to be done. Needs a decent facelift. So start you off in the garage. This is kind of like an extra storage space that I think it's kind of converted into a laundry room. This here doesn't work. I remember seeing the washer here before we moved in, and it's just, obviously you can see here, it was sticking out to about here, so it's just not functional at all, right? So need to move the washer over here. The dryer's here. Yeah, the dryer was here, although this doesn't work either. They've got a gas line coming down here. Obviously that's a trip hazard, so lots of work to be done in here. This cabinet's going bye-bye. I mean, it's just junk. Yeah, major facelift on most of the house, as you'll see. Water heater. So I'll bring you into the kitchen. Kitchen's a decent size, but again, it's nice and quieter in here. A lot of work to be done. The fan is new, so that's kind of a nice bonus. It's something. Kitchen cabinets they're in decent shape. So like the wood is good, it's nice and sturdy, it's not beat up. Definitely gonna paint these. A lot of the tracks and the hinges, most of the hinges I think are good. I tried these out yesterday. But some of the tracks, like on these drawers, they're not great. They're pretty rickety. So we probably need to change those out. This island here, so you can see here, they built this bathroom out, but look at this space here. It's like, here, I'll stick my hand in here so you can see. It's just, not functional at all. So really your only option when you're coming through from the living room is to come this way. Door here is nice to the garage, but again, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty tight space. Obviously you're not using that space. So what we're thinking is we're gonna turn this island 90 to the right. We'll probably have to do a smaller island. I don't know if we're gonna be able to salvage any of this. Maybe just one side, maybe the larger side. I was measuring this yesterday, and like from this edge to the right side is 60 inches. I think it was 60 inches. And that's a lot better than this. So like this is just too long the way that it is. And I think so that we don't have to change the location of the furnace and all the, the electrical and the gas. I think if we just turn this 90 and shorten it up, it'll be a lot more functional. Now the other problem we have in here is the fridge. You can see they kind of just have it chilling here. This doesn't work either. It's just, it's just kind of sitting in the middle of the kitchen, and there's not a lot that you can do around it. Like you have this empty space over here. So what we're thinking is, my wife had a really good idea. There's these cabinets over here. Let me bring you back. Well, there's these cabinets here. It's pretty deep in here. So she said, why don't we stick that fridge in this space? And I was just like, that's brilliant. That's a great idea. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So eventually we're gonna have to cut these cabinets out. You can see it's a pretty tall space in here. Ooh, there's a lot of spiders in there. But we should be able to easily tear this out and then just kind of dress it up. Maybe we can even, you know, take it out to the top and put some cabinets in there. There might be like a small space on the side for maybe some extra storage. Who knows? If not, whatever. We can just kind of dress up the I'm trying to point with my right finger, but just kind of dress up the frame, the outside, and make it look pretty so that when the fridge is sitting in there, you know, you can't really see anything around it, but we'll see. I think cabinets up top for sure. We'll cut that open, throw some cabinets in there. Maybe we do like some more counter here, I was thinking, because we're gonna turn the island 90 here, and some more counter space here with some cabinets definitely would be awesome. And then we can have a small like breakfast nook table here. Obviously the floors need to be redone. And everything in here needs pretty much a facelift. And then I was thinking maybe we could build, because it's a pretty decent space. It's pretty wide here. I don't have my tape measure, but I'm guessing this is, you know, at least a foot, probably a little bit more. So you can build some cabinets out here. This is directly behind the two bathrooms, which are side by side. All this entire wall can just be, you know, storage, maybe even a little more counter space, who knows. And then again, breakfast nook here. So fridge is gone, if you can picture that. This thing we're gonna get rid of. It's awful. It's all hollow in here. I don't know why. Maybe this was originally here and they just never removed it. This wall wasn't here. Again, they built the bathroom out. So I think they just never dealt with this, but we're gonna take this out and then open this wall up. So I know we're kind of going backwards here, but I think the most important room in the house is the kitchen. This is the entrance, obviously. And this wall here, I'm thinking we're gonna get rid of this entire wall. Just open this up, obviously. You know, the open concept, that's a big thing these days. Just in general, this doorway is pretty small. I can barely get my shoulders in here. I'm a pretty big guy, so. Yeah, I think we just tear this out, get rid of it. There's a doorway here going into the hall, leading to the bedrooms and there's a mirror back there, going into the bedrooms and the bathrooms. I think we probably open this up a little bit. That's not really priority, but you know, you can see there's hinges here. There used to be a wall. We don't plan on putting a door there. They took it off at some point. I'd leave it off too. I'm kind of, you know, I don't like closed doors. I don't like doors in general. I'd rather just have everything open, but obviously you need privacy for some rooms. There's a furnace in here. This is kind of cool. You could put like, you know, pictures here or something, just kind of dress that up. Fireplace, and then the living room. Once you get some light in here, just open this up. It's actually a pretty decent view. Curtains don't work too well, obviously. Old too, they gotta go, but the view is pretty nice. Yeah, see mountains. You see it's pretty windy out there. Look at the palm trees. So, yeah. Most of the living room, you know, the kitchen needs the floor. This isn't in good shape either. I'm pretty sure this is linoleum. It's okay. You can tell there's like chips in it. You know, tons of scrapes, and at first glance it doesn't look too bad, but you know, in my opinion, if you're gonna do the kitchen and you're gonna open this up, you might as well do the whole thing. You might as well just do it at once. So that makes sense. The roof, the ceiling is in really good shape. I don't think we need to do anything there. It's got a little texture on it, but it's not popcorn, so that's a win in my opinion. The crown molding here, it's coming apart in some places. That needs to be fixed. That's an easy fix. So the goal here today is get rid of all these nails. There's nails all over this house. And here, it looks to me like this used to be the door here, the original door. And then at some point they closed this up, and you can kind of see they didn't do a really good job. They did a pretty bad job. You can see the gaps here on the baseboard. Just didn't do a really good job. You could even see that, like, some of the tape here, just real crappy work. On the new door, they didn't do a bad job. It's just, you know, it's old. I don't know if we can salvage this. I hope we can. It's got a lot of stickers. We'll see. Hopefully we can salvage this. If not, I might have to do a new one. You know, it definitely needs some work here. I think maybe just paint, and this probably needs to be replaced, or I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell as we get into this project. All in all, not that bad. Hopefully, you know, the windows are good. Thank goodness they're not cracked. Just a lot of stickers, and like this is yellowing, so we'll see. We'll see if we can salvage the door. So again, in here, it's gonna be baseboards, floor coming up. Get rid of all these wires. I'll get into this room later because I'm undecided on whether or not we're keeping this, but we'll come back to that. So take you through. So this is hallway, bathroom 1. It's actually in pretty good shape. So, you know, there's probably just need paint. Gosh, this is so not straight. I don't know if that probably doesn't show up in the video, but it is not straight at all. I think it just needs paint. The new showers, it feels pretty flimsy, other than I just don't like how it feels and sounds. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about this. Maybe it just needs to be pulled out and reinstalled correctly, but you know, lights seem okay. Needs new light bulbs. Some of these are out. Needs a new vanity. The tile seems to be pretty good. Not really a fan of this color, but whatever. One of their family members had like disability, so that's why this thing's installed in here. And they made the big shower because I think they had like a wheelchair in here or something. But anyways, yeah, I think just mostly paint in here. Oh, for the hallway, first room here. So I think this is actually the biggest room. And more nails. Ceiling fan needs to be replaced. It's ugly, old. And then there's no light in here, but you can see there's just nails and screws and just all over the place. Floor is new. Looks like they had just done this. This is another one of those where not my favorite, but it's new. It feels pretty level. It doesn't make noise. It seems like they did a good job. So probably baseboards and paint in here should take care of this room. This is why I'm undecided on the room next door, because you don't really have a lot of natural light coming in here. I mean, you get some light, but you know, it's it's not a lot. And of course the curtain's closed on the other side, but I'm a huge fan of natural light. You already only have one window in here, so it would be awesome if that was, you know, facing the true exterior of the house, and it's just not, it's facing another room, which sucks. Now here's bathroom number 2. And then you'll notice the 2 bathrooms are right next to each other. Not ideal, I think. But my wife had another great idea. So this shower, I don't know, it's a decent size, but we'll see. I hate this screen. It's ugly. You can see some of the tiles coming off here. They didn't do a really good job. This is all straight. You can see the previous color. You can actually see the previous color in here. I saw that yesterday on this mirror. Probably needs a new vanity. This thing's pretty, I don't know. This thing's pretty ugly. Light fixture seems okay, just need to be cleaned up. But my wife had a good idea. She said, why don't we close this wall? And then in this bedroom, you could make a door here, and then calendar and more nails. Just tons of nails, see? More lovely stickers, nails, there's just nails all over the place. But anyway, sorry, keep getting sidetracked. So if we made a door here, then this would be essentially a bedroom with its own private bathroom. You just picture this closed, and then a door behind this leading into the restroom. Well, that's a pretty good idea. We'll see if we can make that happen. This window, not a good job on the installation. You can see the gap here. So that's something that needs to be addressed in this room. Obviously paint, baseboards. The floor in here, there's some spots where it's pretty beat up. So the owner left a few extra baseboards, so that needs to, hopefully there's enough to replace this. Closet, more nails. This setup here is, on top of that, it's ugly. It's not very functional. So some work to be done in there. The door seems okay, needs a new door handle. And then again, so it seems like these are in most rooms, which is great because they look pretty new. I know this one needs a new light because the control doesn't work. Little methane monoxide alarm. This is the worst room out of all of them. The walls here, a lot of holes, a lot of nails. You can tell this is like, they might need to just replace this whole piece of drywall. It feels kind of squishy. It seems like they moved this, whatever was here, a shelf or whatever piece of furniture, they moved it several times, or they just struck out several times with this setup, or maybe it fell several times, who knows. Again, sink fan, this bedroom, again, there's tons of scratches, like the wall needs a serious rework. The windowsill is pretty old. I think most of these windows will be fine. Again, so this bedroom's cool, and the last one, because they got a lot of natural light coming in. So again, this window's facing the second room. You can't see in there too well, but they got that weird addition to the side of the house because they had probably like 100 people living in here. But this one's not too bad. Another closet that needs more work. This one seems a little smaller than the last one. And then I'm pretty sure that's mold. So I probably shouldn't even be in here without a mask, but yeah, that's all gonna need to come out. And then there's a breaker in here. Gotta figure out where that comes from. Let's see if there's labels. Nope. Oh, no, yeah, there's some labels. Bath heater, wall plugs. Cool. All right. close that. This door probably needs to be replaced. And so, yeah, that's kind of the inside. This needs to be replaced. We do got this nice ADT system, so anytime you open a door, the ones that have the monitor, so it tells you which door is being opened, which is kind of cool. So if we want to set that up with the ADT monthly service. Oh, all right. I'll take you to the patio. This is all got to come out because there's like, again, not a lot of natural light going into the kitchen. So I can't stand that. This has got to come down. We've got some work to do with the cement here, the concrete. You can tell, like it caved in on here on the left side, and it looks like they tried to do some repairs there with mud or something, just to kind of stop water from going in there. When we did the inspection, the inspector got into the crawl space here, and he said he didn't see any water damage there, which is good, but this is something that's going to need to be addressed like sooner rather than later. Thankfully, we're coming out of rainy season, so we got some time on this, but that is definitely something that, again, we need to take care of because we don't want water going into the foundation of the house and just ruining things in there. There's a fourth room being built here. This is all permitted and up to code. We'll get back to this. This is the back of the house. And the backyard is, it's windy out here. It's pretty legit. So he did this concrete here not too long ago. I don't remember when, but it was like 5 years ago or something like that. He did all this concrete here, and this is artificial grass, which is sweet. Lots of fruit trees. You got a lemon tree here. I think this is a guava tree. I'm not sure. And then we got a couple storage rooms, which is killer. It's built really well. You know, just great for storage. And then I love that it has a window. It needs to be cleaned up, but, and yeah, of course. Cool. At least it's got light. So yeah, this will be nice to have. But we're not hoarders. We're not going to fill it with crap. So yeah, you can see here like the cement. They did a really good job. So my wife will love this. She was already talking about like getting that connected to a post over here somewhere, and then she can, you know, hang dry clothes in the summer. I'm like, cool. Save energy. I'm down with that. Little orange tree. Another orange tree over here. And then storage number 2. It looks like someone was living in here. Yeah. Yeah, someone was definitely living in here. You know. Yeah, eventually, maybe we leave these cabinets. Get rid of this. Nobody's gonna be living in here. We're not doing that. This, you know, doesn't seem safe at all. So we'll just use this probably as a storage, I guess. Trash, junk. Yeah, there's the electrical cord they were running from the house. Oh, cool. Some limes here. Nice. Keep that. Some cacti. Lots of cacti There's cacti on the other side too. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it there. So here is the 4th room addition, which is, I didn't unlock the door. This is another door leading into the garage from the outside. So this room was constructed behind the garage. Here's a little security lock. All built to code. Permitted through the city, County of Riverside, which is awesome. Little Virgin Mary there. This is going to be a walk-in closet. And this is the bathroom. So you got your drain here for shower. I measured this yesterday, and this is standard size. The only reason I know that is because we went to a neighbor's house where they were building an ADU, and he was kind of showing me a little bit about what they do, and just kind of like the standards, like 16 inches on stud, etc. So all this is built to code. This is standard. For toilet here, they got all the lines. It's fantastic. You know, they got the, what do they call these? Can lighting, vent. Really gotta wonder why they never finished this. I guess they ran out of money. So this will probably be last on the list. But once this is done, I mean, it's pretty legit. You know, I think this is probably bigger than any of the other rooms that we have actually in the house. It's a decent space. You know, 2 people could easily live here. You got your own private bathroom. You know, maybe somewhere down the line, maybe mom or dad come live with us, or mother-in-law or whatever, you know, maybe we rent it out. Lots of options. And then, you know, quick access to the garage, quick access inside, obviously, if it's locked. You know, we'll have to figure something out if we were renting it out, or maybe they just don't have access to the house. Probably be my preference, honestly. So yeah, that's it.